So I'm just telling everybody, and I might as well say this out loud officially on the record. I have no idea why I'm standing in front of a vulture, but I'm glad that no, not you, this vulture. He's now peeking out from behind the pole, but I guess symbolically you guys can take that and run with it if you'd like. That's interesting. We are here at the Kansas Wildlife Exhibit today here in Riverside Park, so I hope everybody has a chance to look at it. If you haven't yet, it's been newly renovated. There are a lot of people who have donated their time and money to make this happen. It was one of those things we were considering closing, so please take a look at it. It's pretty impressive. So good morning. We have what I would consider a happy Flag Day today. I am Councilmember James Clendenin, and today we want to celebrate the symbol that unites us as citizens, as Wichita citizens. And as such, it's time to announce a new partnership with Together Wichita, which is donating flags to our parks like the one that you're going to see here in just a moment, and to all the police and fire stations as well. So here to tell us more is Tessa Berngart with Together Wichita. Tessa, come on up.
It is an honor for Together Wichita to be here today on Flag Day to present 37 flags to the recreation centers, police stations, and fire departments. And we are thankful for the city, and Together Wichita is a partnership of various businesses in town who fund and execute projects that leave a lasting impression on the city. And so we thought, what better way to celebrate Flag Day than to present flags to public places to extend civic pride into the neighborhoods. So last year we donated 93 flags to the Wichita Public Schools, and so today we're building on that to extend the civic pride into every part of the community. So thank you for the opportunity.
Very good. Thank you. Tessa, thank you. This is a great way to spread pride throughout our city, to unify it. I can't wait to see the flags flying all over at our police stations. I will tell you that the flag has been one of the things that has really brought so many people together in the city and really created a sense of pride. And there are not many cities that have a flag like ours or can unify around it, and there are a lot of cities trying to replicate it. So we're doing something right. Thanks. We appreciate it. Okay, on to our next topic, ICTSOS. One of the organizations that I'm becoming very familiar with, and my friend Jennifer White, and I do mean my friend, is no stranger to our briefings. She's often been here discussing the fight against human trafficking here in Wichita. Her partnership with Wichita Police Department and our community is better and safer because of the work and education that Jennifer and ICTSOS provides. Today, she's here discussing a grant that ICTS just received through the District 3 Neighborhood Grant Program. Now, as you guys probably know, I represent District 3. I have a team of people that have been going over several grants, or we've been flooded with grant applications. And these funds stem from the 2016 sale of the Hyatt Hotel. I chose to give mine to groups in District 3 that are making a concentrated effort to make the district safer, to make it a cleaner, a closer as a community, and more vibrant area of town. And so to tell us here more about what ICTSOS is going to do and how they will use their funds to accomplish this goal, Jennifer White.
Thank you for having me. So ICTSOS is an anti-human trafficking organization, and about 4 years ago we started going into middle schools and high schools and providing prevention education for students around the issue of trafficking and healthy relationships and just kind of what that looks like. The first year we were in the schools, we worked really hard. We saw about 250 kids, and we were pretty happy with that. In the 2017-18 school year, we saw just shy of 2,000 students. so that program is really expanding. We're able to reach more and more kids, and the funding from this grant is going to allow us to expand that even farther, as well as be able to train some more volunteers and also provide more resources for the direct service folks that we're working with, our law enforcement, our medical, our social workers that are working face to face with our victims and survivors, and kind of help fill in some of those gaps. So I would just really quickly like to thank the city council and the grant committee, and obviously Councilman Clendenin for his help on this, and then more importantly, my staff and my volunteers that make this happen, because we work really, really hard to get this information out to the community, out to our students, and the kids that are vulnerable to this issue. And we're about to get a whole lot busier, so roll up your sleeves. We got our flag buttons on, we're ready to go, and we're going to get some work done. So thank you.
Jennifer, thank you. I could probably stand up here all day and talk about the great work that ICTSOS is doing, but we will concentrate much of that money in schools, grade schools, high schools, and middle schools in the District 3 area to provide education and other support when it comes to human trafficking and educating our kids about human trafficking. And I don't want to steal any of Jennifer's thunder, but we've found, and she's educated me, that a lot of the human trafficking happening today, the recruitment tool is kids to kids. And it is a sad thing. So this is something that has become close to my heart, and we're going to be fighting in Wichita even heavier now. So next, I just want to give everybody a reminder about the Advanced Learning Library and its grand opening this Saturday. This is a long time coming for a lot of advocates of our library system. It kicks off at 8 o'clock a.m. With the Book Brigade, the old library to the new one. And that's going to be interesting to see how that happened, because the first Book Brigade was a much shorter distance. And so I'm very interested to see how this is going to travel. The books are going to travel across the river and over into the new Advanced Learning Library. The ribbon cutting will take place at 9:30 a.m. and there will be a special program throughout the day for everybody. To see a full list of events or sign up for the Book Brigade, go to wichitalibrary.org and you can get all the information that you need. Another important thing today that I want to talk about is the social media town hall that the city of Wichita will be having here next week that will surround the budget process. These events, like social media town halls, allow community members to have real-time conversations with city staff and elected officials to ask questions about the city. And I promise you, there are city staff and elected officials that are answering on the other side. The line of questions will talk about the upcoming budget, and we'll have the opportunity for the public to let the city know what's important to them in our community. Last year's town hall reached 55,000 people on Facebook, which I think is tremendous. 17,000 people on Twitter, and generated over 270 comments. There is really no other more effective way that we are really reaching people that normally are not plugged in to what's going on with the city of Wichita government. Social media is one of the many ways that we reach our community, and we find that it's easier to reach out that way and to be heard for most individuals. For most individuals to be heard, I apologize, than coming and meeting at City Hall and dealing with security, and driving up to a big black building can be a little intimidating. So it was really the least threatening way to get quality conversation with citizens. We constantly look for ways to be more inclusive and to get a source of feedback through avenues that people want to be reached. And so social media town halls are the way to do that. As always, the council and myself can be reached via email. Appointments can always be set up at City Hall as well. And following along this whole budget process and providing input, you can do so at #ICT budget Budget 18. I'll say that again. Hashtag ICT Budget 18. With that, we'll take questions, or maybe somebody else would like to answer some as well.
Where are the flags going to be? At the parks or in rec centers? Exactly where will they be flying?
The flags will be flying at Wichita City Recreation Centers, the police and fire stations. Yes. Yes.
Well, this means government was very efficient this morning. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.